Alright guys, well, here's an update on this calf. He's doing really well. I haven't seen him drink off mom yet, but we're going to take care of him. He's drinking a bottle really good, and I might just make a bottle calf out of him. I don't know. Mom's right here, but get him some energy and then he can keep after her. But it's day and night compared to yesterday. We've been having rain here off and on, so trying to keep everybody happy. So he drank about 3/4 of a bottle here. He seems pretty full now. These smaller calves don't drink as much. But he's definitely getting around a lot better. Guys, what we do is we scrape the trough out, make sure it's decent, and then I go ahead and I shovel this whole batch in all the way up through here. It's a little more work, but it's a way to save $1. Okay guys, feeding time's over. These guys got fresh corn silage. We got the fans running, fresh air is always good. We brought another calf down in that pen. I don't think any more calves can fit in there. So, lots of fresh air. This batch here is on corn silage with a grain mix or supplement. So that's a little heavy in there. And then solid supplement. Now, some of you guys might know or see that we feed them all the time. So there's grain all the time. If you do that to some cattle that are not used to having grain all the time, they will eat too much and bloat. But we train our calves to have feed rations all the time, and it just allows them to eat until they're full and then go lay down. Now I did bed this pen now, so they'll start laying down here. But yes, there's too many calves in these 2 pens, but we're not quite ready to push them yet to switch feed. So those guys still have their buckets. That guy's upset about something. But yeah, when you change them from bottles to their grain to a new mix, always do it at a slow pace. Get them used to eating it. And the biggest key in these Holsteins and mixed Angus cross Holsteins, keep feed to them all the time. Don't let the troughs get empty. fresh air. So You can see 32 has a collar on, so he just came down and he was on his last bottle last night, and he just wanted something to suck on. We'll bed the other 2 pens here shortly, and keep moving on here. They will eat some of the straw, which is good for their diet. They don't need to eat a lot, just enough to keep them clean. But, alright guys, I always have a lot of questions on these Holsteins, and the key to me is fresh air, lots of grain, bottle fed till 6 weeks. Do not put them on pasture. You will lose money left and right. So, and you got to keep them heavy weights from day one. Just constantly keep the feed to them, so when they get to that 300 to 400 pound, they look solid. So some are a little lighter than I like right now, but I mean, they're putting the weight on here for winter time. Alright, so feeding time's over, and we'll keep adding to this video, and I have a little bit of a story here to tell, and see what you guys think. Alright, talk to you a bit. Well, the piggies are just taking it easy today. We did clean out here yesterday, and we use second and first cutting grass hay to bed them with, and they like going through and eating it. They're getting a little too big. They're going to be super-sized hams for Christmas. But yeah, so it takes a lot of work to keep pigs, especially this size. They tear everything up. They like to root. And if I had my way, I'd let them follow me out to the cornfield and see if they'd stay out there. But no, they disappear. So you want, they're so cute when they're little. When they get this size, I don't know. Okay, morning guys, I have a little story here I want to share, and see if you guys what you think. Well, early this morning, we get up, especially in calving season, pretty early. And I don't know what you guys think about this, but trespassers. This morning I had a guy walk down through the farm here. Now this hasn't been his first time, second time, third time, fourth time maybe, fifth, sixth, I don't know. But we have a trail cam up here at the end of the post. And it's hard to see at that time in the morning. It was pitch black this morning. And I've been getting up early. Well, I get up early all the time. Anyway, to check calves, and I was out with my flashlight, and I heard something scuffing behind me, and here comes this guy walking down around the pasture, down the drive, right down through here, and out through there. Now, I don't go around carrying protection and everything else with, you know, I have a lot of good comments on the other video, but the moral of the story is, what would you guys do if someone just walks through your property? It's kind of strange to me, weird, yes. You got a lot of stuff sitting around. The guy smokes, and we've come already in home and we smell smoke in the cattle barns and stuff. And that drives me nuts, because you gotta have a half of a brain not to smoke in a barn, because these barns will go up like matchbox. I don't even remember the strikeable matches. When you just drop your thing in there, so that dry straw or anything, corn fodder, it'll burn up. So Ralph has suggested some different types of cameras. I don't know if you guys can suggest any. I'm not ready to put a lot of money in the camera system, and if I do it, I want a very good one where instantly I get pictures sent to the phones. I've contacted the police and stuff about it, and you know, you get tired of it. I'm not here on earth to just protect everything, but I'm here to protect my family. I don't care about any of the equipment. I don't. So that anyone wants to think they're going to cause damage to my life by my equipment, it's insured. And that's all that matters. But I can't not stand people just walking through the farm and on their own leisure. This guy had a backpack, and on a farm you have so many different little small items that it's hard to protect. And anybody out there knows you cannot keep a complete detail order of all your tools on the farm because you have so many of them in so many different locations. There's tractors with toolboxes, there's everything. So now some of you are going to say, why didn't I confront him? Well, it was pitch black to begin with. My life's worth more than a person walking through here and have a conflict in the morning. He knew I was there. He didn't acknowledge me at all because I had a flashlight and I was talking to the cattle in the barn. The calf is doing very well. You'll see that in the video. I moved her to another pen. And Mom, hopefully they'll start to hook up here, but I want to make sure it has the energy to keep going. So, in the comments below, let me know what you guys would do. I guarantee nobody in their right mind, unless you had some way of protecting yourself, would start a conflict in the pitch black. Because you get a knife to the throat or whatever. These people, they get need a fix or whatever. They don't care about life. They don't care about your assets. They don't care about anything. They care about themselves. So, as you can see, the leaves are changing. And I'm here to protect my family. Is number one. Everything else can be replaced. But, you know, common sense, do not smoke in barns. Don't drop cigarettes. We've been having fine cigarettes all over. And this guy, he just constantly just enjoys the cattle, enjoys walking through. But for crying out loud, use the public roads, not my farm lanes. It's just not acceptable. So, a little story here again from November the 2nd. You know, I've been dealing with situations left and right, and nothing big, but conflict. You just can't start conflict in the dark with somebody. I didn't yell out to him, but he knew I was there. Carrying a backpack. Well, backpack can carry stuff off. And I can't go through and inventory wrenches, parts, anything on a daily basis because I'll be wore out. But anyway, leave your suggestions. I had a lot of good response from my theft video, but this is trespassing. And we're going to change some things. I just don't allow people to walk through. We come out of the house early in the morning with smelling smoke, and you know someone's in the area. And we don't smoke here on the farm. Alright, we have a lot to get done here before the first snowfall comes. I don't know when it is. It feels like about 70 degrees this morning, so I'm in a t-shirt. It's hot. We finished feeding the cattle, and now off to getting that sprayer winterized. And today is the 2nd, and just every day something comes up with cattle or something where I just cannot get my things done. Alright guys, have a great morning, and we'll talk to you a little bit.